There we go. All right, Jerry, off to the races. We go.
All right, right here. Can you see me? So we got rain last night in Lampasas. 30 minutes of hardcore rain. So we're the reason why it's cooler. Just saying.
I'm so jealous.
Our friends 15 minutes away, nothing. But our house got poured on. So I'm thankful for that this morning. And it's being cooler.
That's awesome. Yeah, I saw the rain up there. I didn't know if you were getting it, but
we heard thunder, and I'm like, wait a minute. What was that? What was that? And I'm like, I think it's thunder. It was so much that a stray dog was in our patio area, scared to death. So anyway, thankful for that. So we got some rain. 4 listings last week, August 6th through the 12th. Molly Avia, Melinda Caldwell, Andrew, Norma, Kevin, and Kim all got listings last week. And Kim was in the office yesterday. It was good to see her. I don't know if she's on, but it was good to see her. We don't see her very often. For the next one, who got keys? Kevin Curzan and Terry Richard. Their clients got keys. They got paid. So that's better than keys in my book sometimes. In the next lease, we had no lease listings, which is odd. But anyway, we had lease closings. Lara, Luis, Ruby, and Margarita all had closings with their lease clients last week. So congratulations, everybody.
Congratulations. Do we have any announcements for rooms to be closed or anything?
No, we're at mid-month. Just make sure that everything is closed by the end of the month. I kind of stall with Williamson County. I stall, and I'm known as the last agent services manager to say that we are completely done. So just so you know, I'm working for y'all, taking some hits, but working for y'all. So just make sure you get those rooms in. If you get a exclusive right to sell or a 1-to-4 executed contract, make a room. It doesn't jinx you. Just make the room and submit it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, or if you don't see your name on these lease listings and closings and all of that, please let me know. Don't be scared. No, I'm not gonna yell at you. It's just there's something that's not right and we got to fix it. So thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Jerry. All right, announcements. We have Agent of the Week, Melinda Caldwell. We see you. You've been doing a fantastic job holding open houses, out there hustling. So congratulations, Melinda. If you see Melinda around, I see you there right in the middle of my screen. So if you see Melinda around, congratulate her. She's working, she's hustling. And on to the next thing. We have next week, August 22nd, is our in-person sales meeting. So make sure that you are here. We'll have a builder that comes in and talks, and food and all that stuff. So next week, in-person sales meeting, mark your calendars. And off to opportunity calling is after the today's sales meeting from 11:30 to 12:30. The only thing to note is you need to have finished square one before you can start opportunity calling. We want to make sure that you have the systems in place before you start calling. But make sure if you didn't sign up or haven't signed up, just shoot me a text or send me an email. Let me know that you're going to be in, and we'll get you some numbers. Over to Ken. No, Ken's not here this morning, right? He's on a walkthrough.
No, we got a closing today.
Got a closing.
Actually at a closing. So
yay. All right.
Go for it, Andrea.
Jerry, I'm going to let you.
I cannot mimic Ken. Just can't. Just saying. I just can't.
You could try.
I don't even know if I can. It would be very bad. But anyway, let's see what Ken's Google reviews. Look at this. Nicole, Cordell, and Hank all got reviews. This is very important, y'all. Like, people actually look and see what's going on. So you can always ask your sphere. You don't really have to have sold them a house. They can do a character review for you, all the new agents. So keep that in mind. But congratulations to everybody. Keep up the Google reviews. And if for the new agents that's on, because I know we have some new Square One on, if you get a Google review, it's sent to us. We put them on this Canva. If you would want one of these, request it from us, and we can send it to you to put on Facebook. So there you go.
Awesome. Thank you, Jerry. Back to me. All right. So we have a 2-month contact growth challenge. So this is one of those personal challenges that I'm going to set out and challenge you this week, or the next 2 months. Sorry. This month it's all about amplifying your reach. So post a buying or selling tip weekly on your social channels. That's step 1. Step 2, send a message to 5 centers of influence each week. Who knows what a center of influence is? Crickets. I'm going to wait until somebody raises their hand. We got 45 people. Someone knows. Come on, Cordell. You look like you. There we go. Michelle, what you got?
It's somebody who will refer you out to other people. That's
Yes.
your biggest fans.
Yes. So what I want you to do this week, focus on sending out a message for 5 centers of influence. So 5 people that would be willing to refer you and invite them to get coffee with you. You want to create these relationships, right? That's all we talk about is create relationships, build those connections. So reach out to those 5 centers of influence this week and invite them to coffee. Connect with prospective clients on LinkedIn. Share behind the scenes content of what you're up to in your business on social media. And look for opportunities to tag other people in your social posts. So like take a photo with them when you grab coffee, post a photo and tag them, saying that you're thinking of them. These are ideas for you to be able to connect with people. And the purpose of this is not just to connect with them, but also when their sphere sees that you've connected with them, they will think, oh, this person, maybe I should connect with you. You've seen those people that you should maybe connect with on Facebook, on Instagram as well. So these are your opportunities to connect with people that you don't directly know, but your friends and family and whoever else is on your social sphere know. So start making those connections. And then not least, but probably most importantly, like and comment on other people's content daily. So you don't just want to be the quiet stalker that just kind of scrolls and never says anything and never likes anything, but you know that you're being, you're out there looking. So make sure that you're liking and commenting daily. Today's Tip Tuesday is realize that everything connects to everything else, right? We always talking about this. I feel like a broken record here whenever I say it's not necessarily talking about real estate on every single conversation, but you've got to be out there connecting and talking to people because you never know where that conversation will lead. So this week's challenge is get connected to the right people on your social channels. So the first step toward using digital channels as a way to boost your visibility is making sure you're connected to the people who should be seeing your content. So this week, go through and add anyone you've recently met, be it at an open house or anywhere, walking your dog. Make sure that you are connected on your social channels so that they can see your content that you are posting. Use the most appropriate platform to do this. So Facebook, people know you in real life. Instagram, people you've connected with but aren't really that close to. LinkedIn, people you know or want to know in a professional capacity. Make this a regular habit, especially after meeting new people at open houses. Social media ideas this week. I know I'm just like blowing information at you. Hopefully you're taking notes. You'll have these slides. There we go. My brain will wake up this morning. You'll have these slides in your recap. So make sure to revisit them and put them kind of where you can see them daily. That helps me to go, okay, this is my checklist of things that I need to do this week. So social media ideas this week, reintroduce yourself on social channels. I know that some of us have kind of taken it and put it in the back burner, but we need to actually bring this back up. We've done a phenomenal job holding a bunch of open houses. You have a bunch of people in your sphere that you could be connecting with that you met at open houses. So What do you like to do? Who do you help? What are ideas you serve, or what are areas you served? Don't know where that. Anyway, share a photo of you doing something you love this week, and then post home features that caught your eye recently. Ask if your audience likes it. Try and get that engagement going online. Because that engagement online, your goal is to then bring it to an in-person meeting, in-person engagement. Sound good? Cool. Over to Rich.
Hey, good morning, sports fans. All right, everybody's sleeping, everybody's comatose, I can tell. But let's have some audience participation here, all right? Listen, success only comes to those who dare to attempt, right? So if you're just sitting back waiting for the phone to ring, I don't think you're going to be very successful. You got to go out there and grab it, right? So who went out and grabbed it this last week? Let me hear a success story. Anybody got one? I know somebody's got one. Yeah, Catherine. Catherine, are you muted?
Can you guys hear me now?
Now we can.
Hi, I just come back from vacation. So the saying is really go on vacation and you get busy. So the first week of my vacation was so busy I couldn't imagine it. So my long-term clients who I'm with for 1.5 years and trying to get the right property, the day before I flew out overseas, we saw a property and they put an offer on it. We got the property and we will closing next week actually. So that's awesome.
Wow, great. See there, if you want some business, go on vacation, right? Knock, what do you
Yes.
got for me?
Can you hear me?
Now we can.
Hi. One of my close friends that I've been keep in touch for a while. I keep telling her, hey, if you know anyone that need to buy, sell, lease, send them my way. And she literally took it at heart. So like her husband, co-worker in California, has now become my client. This guy, he potentially flying in this weekend to look for property, and then he ready to buy. And then on top of that, a lot of lately I do some Vietnamese content. And yesterday, one of investors, a Vietnamese investor reached out to me directly. I have some cash. I'm ready to buy. Can you show me some house? So I'm working on that deal as well.
Great. Doc, you were really starting to get down on yourself because you thought you weren't getting any business, but now look at you, right? And
Yes, sir.
because you were consistent and you kept talking to people, right? So
Yes,
that's
sir.
awesome. That is awesome. Mike, what do you got, bud?
Well, one of my clients with my property management business introduced me to a roofer that was working on his home in Cedar Park. From that meeting, that roofer referred me to one of his other clients that he thought would be a good candidate for the short-term rental management. I went over there, and before I went over there, I looked at leases for long-term in the area as well as what they were getting for short-term. It's not furnished, and upon my recommendation, he decided to go ahead with a long-term lease, and I've got my first lease listing from that referral that came from my other business.
All right. Phenomenal. What do I keep saying? Just about every meeting, I keep saying this. You never know where it's going to come from, right? So don't be a secret agent. Let everybody know what you're doing. Crystal, talk to me.
Yes. So I have, over the last few months, I've been posting these market updates and I customize them for my neighborhood. And in the I would say last month, I've had a few people call me and I had a listing appointment with one of my neighbors about 2 weeks ago, and then they signed a listing agreement the next day. So I got a listing out of those marketing efforts and all just free marketing, just posting, taking the time to generate a report for my neighborhood and posting it there.
Great. So, Crystal, you didn't really socialize with this neighbor. She just got you from the post that you've been doing.
That's correct. This neighbor, yeah, she just saw my post.
There we go. Right. So you don't really realize who you're reaching out to when you're posting, but don't sit back on your laurels. Get those posts out. People see them. People see them. David, did you have something?
Yes, actually. So last week I got 3 lease appointments in one day. Yesterday I closed 2 out of those 3. Today they're going to be sending the application. Also, I ended up getting another person looking for a lease, and I was talking to my neighbor as well. He owns these warehouses down the road, and I was telling him that, Andrea does commercial, and telling him about Kevin doing commercial as well. So we talked yesterday, and he wants me to help him lease his commercial unit, one of the ones that he has. So we're gonna set up an appointment hopefully this week and list it soon.
Great. David, okay, so you got 3 leases this week. How'd you get those?
So one of them was actually, well, it's good that you asked, because this is another thing. I have a family friend. She has a property for lease, and she was having trouble leasing it because she was with a property management company. They didn't put any signs on the house, didn't do anything to help promote it. So she reached out to me and told me. And the day that I went, I was only able to print out how much equity she has on the property because I ran out of ink. So we talked about the numbers for like a better to possibly lease it sooner. And then I gave her that paper. She was like, actually, I was going to ask you how much I can get for it. And she told me that after this lease, she wants to sell the property. So I was going to host an open house. And then the property manager came up to me and told me that there was someone interested in leasing it. So we went and viewed it, and right away they were like, yes, let's submit an application right away. So we got that started for them.
Good job. Good job. I love property managers that don't do anything. I've got more than one client from talking to people who are fed up with their property manager because they don't do anything but collect the rent and keep their fee. All right, Joe, you got something.
Yeah, I have one investor looking for 5 to 50 unit in Austin area, but this is like a commercial, so I'm probably working with Andrea or somebody she asked me to work with. So this will be a referral.
Great. And how did you get this client, Joe?
This was back in California. Their kids, my wife do like a babysitter stuff. So their kids were coming, so I keep in touch with them.
So everybody, I want you to go like this. Babysitting, right? Babysitting. You never know where it's going to come from. Good job, Joe. Hey, listen, folks, listen. You don't have to keep it a secret until the meeting. You can let me know these successes beforehand so I can give some examples instead of saying who's got what, right? So let's brag about it. Let's share your wealth, okay? All right. Hey, Andrea, back to you.
All right. Thank you. And actually, it's over to Lisa.
It's over to me. Relocation updates. So go to the hub and it's all done for you. All your social media posts, obviously you can change them. You put your name on them or you can create your own, but we have a ton of relocation in the hub social media posts. Advertise on your social media. It's all about social media. They advertise your local, your global. So people know that you can service them wherever they want to purchase a home. We all know, I bang on about it every week. But it allows you to develop relationships with other brokers in other parts of the country. It helps you build your sphere. I've sent a relocation to Alabama of all places, but I kept in touch with the agent there, and you know, so if she ever sends anybody to Austin, I know that she's going to call relocation and ask for me because we have a good relationship, and it just expands your sphere. It's the easiest, quickest, and smartest, most effective way to earn credibility within the company. And of course, you'll receive referral money. So who doesn't like money? Now back to Andrea.
Awesome. Thank you, Lisa. Just a reminder, we have the Casa Superhero Run coming up in September 17th. So if you have not signed up for the team page, make sure you do so. If you want to participate, you'll get one of the nifty yellow shirts, as well as being able to dress up like a superhero. Who doesn't want to wear a cape some days? So make sure to do that. And we are over to Pam. I think I saw Pam on here.
I'm here. Here I am.
There she is.
Good morning. I wanted to remind you guys of the class that's up there. It's the Austin Title Agent class. We've had some updates to the app, and so we're excited to share them with you guys. One of them has to do with investing. I know you all have a lot of investors out there wondering about numbers and things, and so we added that onto this app. And so we're going to do it on Wednesday, August 30th. It's going to be at y'all's office. Cheryl's going to be teaching it from 10 to 11. So we'll be there. We'll have snacks and things for y'all. I also wanted to remind you guys about pop buys. I know y'all are trying to reach out to your sphere of influences and set up one-on-one appointments and have coffee and stuff. And so a good way to do that is to go pop by and just go say hello to some of them. I had an agent that did a cute idea that I wanted to share. They just did they went by a local ice cream shop in their area, and they got a coupon from that place. And then they went to their little families and friends that had kids going back to school, and they just said, it's cool to start school. And just said, give me a call if you need any help this coming up year. But she got 2 referrals from it. And so I thought, what a cute idea. So I know you guys are really creative. If y'all have any ideas that, you want to come to me and say, I'm trying to do this to my sphere of influence, I would love to help you guys and create that for you and get out there. So anyway, we appreciate you guys. You have a good day.
All right. Thank you, Pam. Kevin Meyerhoff.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Not a lot's changed. There's been a little bit of an adjustment in the interest rate market. We're back well into the 7s. Currently this morning, the 30-year fixed was setting at 7.22. FHA and VA are just a smidge below 7. We do have a couple of classes that I'm going to be getting with Andrea on dates for. I've got the people at least lined out that would come to talk. One of them is going to be a 1031 exchange class. And then David and I are going to come do a rate talk. It's going to be a lunch and learn, just a very broad discussion on how rate prices are set where they are, how they fluctuate throughout the day. We're going to show you the charts and the graphs that we use when we price a loan to a client. So I want to get agents a little more informed on how in depth that is, and how we can try and work that to our advantage. So the dates for those two are to be determined yet, but I'll definitely get a flyer out when we have it. This afternoon, I'm going to be sending out an email to everybody about our rebate program. From now until the end of the month, we've got a $1,500 rebate for any client who gets their application in between now and the end of the month. They'll have a $1,500 lender credit to go towards either just a reduction in cash to close, if they want to call it towards a rate buy down, if they want to waive their lender fees. However they would like to word it, we'll let them. Either way, it's $1,500 less on their cash to close. And then, of course, we have the class still coming up on the 24th for credit repair. ACE Credit will be coming in for that. But otherwise, I've got my notebook at the office for my shout outs that I don't have with me, unfortunately.
Well, on a personal note, how are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm not going to lie. My nerve block and my pain pump finally depleted yesterday, and I am not comfortable.
Okay. Well, hang in there. If you need anything, let us know.
I was surprised. I got 40 staples along the left side of my knee. It's like my incision is 7 inches. So it was a little more than I expected.
For those of y'all that don't know, Kevin had ACL and
MCL.
MCL.
Yep.
Surgery.
And then while they were in there, discovered cleaned up my meniscus. I had torn that a little bit, and they removed some cartilage, and they actually found some fragments of bone from when I had broke it initially that were dangling on the floating ends of what was my ACL. And so they cleaned a lot of that tissue out of my knee joint. And so lots of digging around while they were doing the ACL, MCL stuff. So maybe part of why I feel the way I do.
Yeah. Ow. Well, prayers, well wishes, everything for
But
Kevin's speedy recovery.
I am available on the phone. I can get on Skype. I've still been on my computer. I'm still following files. So if you guys still have client interviews or client referrals that need a quick call, I'm definitely available. It'll just be a little bit longer than I thought to be back at my desk, but I'm still working and available for y'all. So please feel free to give me a shout. I'd prefer to not see too much of a dip in my business while I'm away for a moment here. So if you need anything, please feel free to give me a call.
Awesome. Thank you, Kevin.
Thanks, y'all.
Just on a note, so I know that when y'all hear 7% interest rate, it's a little scary or higher. Remember, now is the time that you can get major deals on properties because our interest rates are a little higher. So if you have questions or if you're wondering how the heck does this work, come in, talk to us. Let's figure out how we can actually take this higher interest rate and benefit our client with a lower purchase price and or more closing costs or both. That's the beauty of higher interest rates, is that you can get deals on property to where your client is almost out of pocket, close to zero, and they get a new home. So make sure that you're talking to us. I know that resale, that works definitely for resale. New builds, there's a ton of inventory. And a lot of times they're willing to give you $20,000, $30,000 in incentives to either buy down the rates and or closing costs or both, or a mixture of all of those things, and adding into those those homes. So don't be scared of the sevens, please. Just know this is a perfect time for buyers to be out there and getting deals on properties.
Did anyone see the Facebook post where they were like, you'll pay 15% interest on credit cards and that's not stopping you, and you'll pay, I don't know what the percentage was on cars, and that's not stopping you, so why is 7% stopping you from buying a house? I thought that was, I almost shared it again because I thought it was cool. It is true. It's true. Credit cards are terrible.
Share it, Jerry, so that way we can all share it.
I have a question in regards to this. It seems like I read somewhere, and I don't recollect where, that over the last 20 years, the actual average interest rates on mortgages was fluttering around 6.5%, 7%. Maybe having something like that as a document we could share with somebody could help give perspective on where we actually stand versus historical buying of houses. Kevin, do you have anything like that might help us out for those initial conversations?
I do, and I can get some of that information printed for you, Mike. You're correct. The 40-year average is just a skosh above 7%.
That's awesome. Yeah, Kevin, if you can get us that in kind of either a PDF or actually a JPEG, that would be perfect. And then we can send it out to the agents to be able to push on their social channels as well as put into flyers and things.
And this is a lot of what David and I are going to kind of show and depict and talk about on the Lunch and Learn as far as how rates work. We're going to start to do the whole buy a house at 500, buy it at 550, the difference in rate. And if you refi in 24 months, we're going to play a lot of these numbers out and try and get you guys some like flyer material. That way you can pass that on to your clients.
Awesome. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Mike. All right, moving on to market talk. So Ken's numbers, these are Ken's, Bordell, did you have something?
Oh, no, sorry.
You're good. All right, so we have new active listings. New active listings, 980. Price decrease, 1,575. And then price increase, 110. Those 110 price increase are mainly builders. Back on market, 201. active under contract 430, pending 458, closed 651, withdrawn 207. That's a lot of withdrawals, folks. So if y'all aren't here to for Friday's calls, that's a whole lot of withdrawals. And look at the expired, 75. Those are homes that did not sell for one reason or another, and it'd be a perfect opportunity to contact them and see what happened, what their experiences were, why didn't it sell. These are dreams that we can help come to fruition. And then on hold, 118. Okay, so Ken ran Round Rock ISD numbers. So currently we have 505 active MLS homes on the market. The price range is from 260,000 to 3.35 million. Active under contract, 241. Sold in the last 30 days, 219. Look at that. So from 2020, we had 418, obviously double what we have today. But in 2022, which was when everything died, we only had 197. So it looks like we have a slight trend upward on the solds in the last 30 days. Sold year to date, 1,434, compared to 2022, which was 1,712, and 2020, which was 1,859. Now, remember in 2020, that was whenever we started the pandemic right around this time. So we had a major slowdown directly after that. Days of inventory, we have 82 days of inventory. Almost 83. And then average house prices, we have 564,810. Now look how that compares to 2020 prices, 385,496. So there's still a massive amount of profit to be made, or if somebody bought prior to 2020, this is still a fantastic time to talk about. Look, you're not going to be making 300,000, but you'll be making 200,000 to be able to put into a new home. And then average days on market, we have 56 versus 2022, which was 14, and 2020, which was 25. So get out there, sell some homes. I didn't see, is Corrine on the call today?
I'm here.
You are. All right. Training updates.
Good morning, everyone. So training updates coming up. So we have back to school pot buys with how to get the most out of your pot buys with Erin Sestero. That will be tomorrow, 11 to 12 via Google Meet. And it's really how to build your business with pot buys. She is the queen of pot buys and farming. So definitely be there, engaging with your sphere as children get ready to go back to school, and ideas on how to create back to school pot buys. And I kind of gave you guys a few ideas, I think 3 weeks ago or so. So I'm sure she has some better ideas than I do, but yeah, be there. And then upcoming next level trainings, we have creating and using a video CMA. And I know that you guys should know that videos are really powerful, so be there. MLS mobile apps for Sabor and Abor, and the 3 Ps of real estate: practice, preview, and prospect. And then converting open house guests into clients. So your conversion rate hopefully will be higher after that. That's coming up. And then starting your week off with Monday Morning Breakthrough with Adrian Grabe. That will be next week at 10 a.m. He is a U.S. Army veteran, obtained a BBA in finance from Georgia State University, and he has been a realtor for JBG since 2007, the leader of the A team out of the William Westlake office. Total sales 127 million and averaging 25 sales a year on average, and lease transactions totaling 300,000. So be there on Monday. That's all I have for you guys. Oh, okay, that one wasn't, I think that's not for us.
It is.
Okay.
We have a special guest next Tuesday.
So
y'all need to be dressed into your top dress down.
Apologize. They told me that was for San Antonio office. I didn't see this one coming. Yeah. So JB Goodwin will be here. Yeah. On August 5th, Tuesday. Today. Okay. That will be today.
Oh, that's next week.
It's
Next Tuesday.
22nd.
22nd.
It's right after our in-person sales meeting. And I hate to be
Sorry, my phone. I apologize. Mine says San Antonio. That was today.
Okay.
I apologize.
We
He
all
is down in San Antonio today. So
Okay.
you are correct.
Okay.
We're not doing San Antonio though. He's going to be here next week.
That's a long drive, everyone.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, feel free. Yes, next week. Sorry, you're on my phone. That's why it's so tiny. I'm reading on my computer. August 27th, 11 to 12. Join JBG and Tony for a live session on importance of being a strong communicator in real estate. Learn which communication skills are critical to your success and how JBG tools designed to assist you. Okay, now that's all I have for you. I apologize.
You're good. Jerry, did you have something to add?
just a disclaimer, and we all hate this topic. However, JB is going to be here, and he does not like shorts, y'all, just so you know. So let's do our business attire on August 22nd. So Andrea doesn't have to hear a lecture on our office attire.
Our laid backness that we are all accustomed to.
We totally love. Don't get me wrong. I don't want a bunch of emails, a bunch of calls saying, Jerry, don't be the clothes police. I'm just saying, one day, no shorts. All right, y'all.
I know it's hot out there. I'm suffering. I'm in pants today. So, all right, Deanna, yes.
But we can wear crop tops, right? I noticed that Northwest wears crop tops.
All right, let's not go there.
Yeah, I called Renee. I called Renee on that one.
Oh my God. All right, moving on. Just listed, new buyer needs, new lease needs. Oh, who's got what? Raise your hands. I know, Laura. I know. Face palm. Raise your hands if you have a new listed, new buyer need, new lease need. What you got? Nobody?
Crying. Everyone's laughing.
I know. Everyone's crying, laughing right now. I'm crying, laughing. Mike.
Yeah, the lease listing I just referred to earlier is in Cedar Park. It is a 1989 build. He's added a 4th bedroom to a 3-bedroom. Did pretty good work creating that room. He's zero-scaped the outside. It's a little less than 1,600 square feet for a 4-bedroom, so it's on the small side. He's looking to get $23.95 for that there in Cedar Park.
Awesome. Sangeetha says she'd love to hold or shadow open houses. Okay. Kevin, what you got?
Hey guys, I got a 3-bed, 2.5 bath in Hutto. It's 2,400 square foot for $399. It's been on the market for about a month. They're looking for a buyer. I mean, they're at $162 a square foot, so you're not going to find very much better than that. And then we have a lease listing in Georgetown Morningstar still. That one's been dropped to $22.45 a month. That's a brand new build Braun home. It has no neighbor behind it, so it looks on to kind of some green space and trails, and it's within walking distance to the neighborhood, one of the neighborhood pools. And then I still have 2 lots in Bertram. Both of them are 1.5 acres. They're adjacent to each other, so if someone's looking for something a little bit larger than 1.5 acres, you could buy both and have 3 acres. They're listed for $135 and $150. And then I have a commercial lease client that's looking for leases in Cedar Park or Leander for not necessarily like medical office space. They're not, in medicine necessarily, but they do like massage and whole body type stuff. So a little bit of like physical therapy type. So if you have anything or any insider knowledge that y'all want to shoot my way on that one, that'd be great.
All right, Kevin, I'll give you a call after. Crystal, what you got?
Yes, I have a listing that I also referred to earlier in Hutto. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom with an added bonus space. It's 2359 square feet. It also has an extended 5 feet in the garage, and it is like new. It's absolutely beautiful, ready for move-in, totally clean. It's listed at 435, and my sellers are motivated. So they want to move out of Texas to Colorado ASAP, and they are very motivated to sell quickly. So bring me a buyer.
They want to get out of the 100-degree heat and into the
They
85-degree heat. Yep.
Yes.
All right, Laura.
I have a lease listing in Georgetown. It's 2080 square feet. He'd like to do 10 months, but it's negotiable. It's 2350. Thank you, Rich, for helping me with that. That's in a beautiful Pinnacle neighborhood, and it's a corner lot with a big backyard. There's 3 bedrooms upstairs, 2 full baths upstairs, and downstairs there is I don't know if you consider it a 4th bedroom, but there's a 4th room that off the half bath. So it's a nice big floor plan. He's motivated. And I will have a lease listing coming up at the end of the month. That's a new build Braun and Elgin. So if you know if anybody wants to head out that way, it's a big, beautiful new community. It's a gorgeous house. So that'll be coming in at the end of the month in Elgin, and it's a 4-bedroom. Thanks.
Awesome. Thank you, Laura. Swan. And she's gone. All right. Swan, she put hers in the notes here. We have 8532 Capano Drive. It's a 4-2 South Austin, $634,999. We have a $5,000 buyer agent bonus for a fast closing stage and shows great. Andrew Medina.
You guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Awesome. I have a listing going live either on September 1st or September 4th. It's going to be in Sun City. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1328 square feet, and it is completely remodeled, backs up to Greenbelt, and we'll be listing at 330.
Fantastic. Congratulations on that one.
Thank you.
All right. Oh, Angie Poe.
Yes, hi. I have a listing that I have a very motivated seller at Pioneer Crossing East in Austin, and the price came down from $429 to $409, and it's a 1695 square feet home, 2018 built, very clean, well kept home. Please bring a buyer. Help me to sell it. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, Angie. All right. Anybody else? Going once, going twice. Have a fantastic week, y'all. If you need anything, let us know. We're here. I'm back. Ken will be back in the office later today. So we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye, all.
Bye.